I've had a bad day. I've had a bad day. We've all said it at some point in our lives. We've all heard other people say it, but what does it actually mean? And have we ever actually had a bad day? When we say we've had a bad day, we actually believe we've had a bad day. This whole entire day has been a bad one. You just want to go to bed, forget about it, start again tomorrow, and come at it fresh and have a real good day, because I believe tomorrow is going to be better. But in reality, we haven't had a bad day at all, and none of you ever have. Now I know, I realise that there's a gut response inside you that wants to tell me I'm wrong and skip this video, and you call me out and say, I don't know you, and I don't know what you've been through, I don't know how your day's been, and blah blah blah. Wait for 1 minute. If you had one bad day out of the month, let's say your car broke down on the way to work that 1 month, but then you fixed it, you got it back on the road, you got to work, you were late, and your car's been fine since. And every other day, your car's got you to work fine, no issues. Would you say you had a bad month because your car broke down once on one of those days out of those 30 or 31 days? If you got out of bed late on one day and you were late for work that way, would that be a bad month? If you didn't feel well, and you're a bit sick and you just lay in bed all day, is that a bad month? Well, let's put it another way and say maybe you had one thing after another all week, and your car broke down, you had to work late, you got fired from your job, and just a whole week start to finish, you got diagnosed with cancer. Would you say you had a bad year because that 1 week all went a bit Pete-tongue? So we often blow things out of proportion, and we'll say we had a bad day when actually what we mean is there are a few bad things or a bad moment or two that happened during my day. So why do we write the whole day off? Wouldn't it make more sense to just let that moment pass and realise it was what it was a bad moment, a bad thing happened, and once that moment passed, move on and enjoy the rest of the day? Because that day where you got up late, you had to lie in, you got to work late, you had a really nice sleep, right? That was a good thing. And then you got to work and you're at work. Yeah, you were late and you missed the first half an hour, but you still work the rest of the day and you still have your job and you still left at the same time, or maybe you left half an hour later. You're still getting home, you still got your health. That entire day wasn't bad, just one bad thing happened. I know it sounds a bit hippie and it sounds a bit new age and stuff, but people who say live in the moment for true happiness, they have a point. And it's things like this that they mean. They're not dwelling on the past or writing off the whole day, week or month or even the year because they had a bad day. You had a bad day, that's not even true. And even if it was, it's not the end of the world. You had a bad moment or two bad moments and the rest of the day was fine. Guaranteed, no matter how bad your day's been, you will find good things about that day. Whether it's having a bad day start to finish and every customer that you spoke to at work screamed at you, or you lost a few clients and you got home that day and you were late because there was traffic. You got home and you were alive and well, and you got fed and you came home to your spouse who gave you a hug and said tomorrow is a new day, it's going to be better, and that made you feel better. That's still part of that same day. That's a really good thing. No matter what happens in your day, it's not a bad day. Whatever happens in a week is not a bad month. Whatever happens in a month is not a bad year. Once the moment's passed, move on from it and enjoy the rest of what life has to offer. Because while you're busy complaining and writing off the whole day as being bad because this momentary thing happened, you're going to miss the good stuff. I don't want to say, look, be positive and forget about bad things. Bad things happen, and sometimes there's no getting over that. Sometimes they are really bad and they do stop you in your tracks, and sometimes you do need a moment to compose yourself and move on. And I'm not saying forget about the bad thing. You can often grow from the bad things. Use the bad thing. Still dwell on it, still think how you can fix it in the future. I'm not saying, oh, I got to work late, that's fine. Do it again next month, it's okay. Use it and grow from that experience. Don't write off the whole entire day because of something bad that happened that lasted for 5 minutes or half an hour or even an hour. You still have 23 other glorious hours in that day. So, look for some good in them. See, as long as you have more good moments than bad moments, then you're onto a winner. So go forth and enjoy your day. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you just a little bit of inspiration to smile tomorrow, and I hope it makes you have a better outlook on the other days that are yet to come, because you've got a lot of them. Enjoy them. Don't dwell on the bad bits and spread them out longer than you need to. Go and enjoy life.